All right. Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premier eye hypnosis life healer coach and your personal guide. So today's pod is an interesting sort of reflection, as those of you who've been watching regularly, you know that from time to time these pods are more my journal, my digital audio video journal. And of course, you get to come along for the ride. And obviously, my intention is that, something that you hear or watch or see on this pod can inspire you as well on your journey as a healer, on your journey as a coach. And so today's theme definitely, fits into that category. As I was reflecting on my evening run. Typically, I do this for about 20 minutes, and that's sort of now become like a go no go. That is something that I do no matter what. And in today's uh, run, I had this moment where I had a moment of choosing, shall we say, that I'd done about maybe 10, 12 minutes, and one part of me was saying, okay, maybe I can take it easy today and not complete the 20-minute that I had promised, and I had told myself that whatever it be, every day I will run 20 minutes. And so today, for a moment, that voice was quite loud. That voice was telling me that, you know what, hey, it's okay, you can give yourself a break. And then there was another voice that I heard which was saying, you know what, it's just 2 cycles, just run 2 loops and you'll be done. And it's about maybe 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes max. So I kind of, let that thought come and go. And when I looked at my watch again, there was about, I think, 4 minutes left. And so again, there was that thought, maybe I can just kind of let this one go. And then there was the other voice saying that, hey, you know what? It's just 1.5 loops and you're done. And so I obviously chose to complete it, and I did. And so here was another 20 minutes in the bag. Now, of course, I'm sharing this story with you also as a reminder that, where in your life do you have these thoughts? Where in your life do you have these um, inner, like the angel and the devil on your shoulder trying to talk you out of or into doing something? And I say this also because in the work that we do, whether it is you're at a stage where you're building your funnel, especially as a healer and a coach, or maybe you're at that point where you're still kind of deciding. You've done a lot of the work, meaning you showed up, you were attentive, you were the good student, and now you're in the next phase where it is that transition from student to practitioner. uh, this is that point where it's about you actually going out and talking to people, telling people what you do, and that you're here to help them, and that when you do get those opportunities, you actually step up and take them. So, just a thought again that in this journey, do you give in to that voice that says, okay, maybe not today, I'll do it tomorrow? Or instead, do you say, you know what, it's just one lap or that one loop, or doing that one client meeting, or maybe um, recording that one video, whatever it is that in your life at this point you're maybe battling, struggling, or juggling with. uh, my question to you, of course, is that, what is it that you do? What is it that you choose to do? Of course, you know me. I'm not going to give you any sermons or philosophies or whatever. I can only tell you what I know, which is this was my experience this evening, where I could have very well paused, but instead I just kind of chose to listen to the other voice. And before long, I had, reached the end of what was intended, and was one more record for the books. So something to think about, that it's like what we talk about, the power of doing the work. How often do you find yourself getting giving into the easier voice, the weaker voice, or instead, how often do you say, you know what, even though it hurts, I'm going to do it, and uh, you get to enjoy the benefits of doing what seemed hard at the time. So, as always, these pods are designed, are created, are recorded, keeping you in mind, especially if you're somebody who's just begun this journey of being a healer, of being a coach. And these pods are one way just to remind you that you're not alone. In addition, of course, I do these sessions live every Monday and Friday on what we call the eye hypnosis life experiences. You get to meet me live. You get to connect with our community live as well. And this happens literally every Monday and Friday between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. And of course, if you're looking to go deeper, those who pay attention. So this is a paid track, and we meet every Friday, Saturday, Sunday between 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. And this is your way to go deeper. This is your way to be able to do the hard stuff, but do it in a way, do it in an environment that's supportive, and you have people who are like you on the journey. Maybe those of you who have just gotten started, or maybe you're thinking that, you know what, you've done all the courses, you've done all, what used to seem difficult or exciting, you've completed that, and now it's getting time, and time is now to move to the next phase, which is to actually start putting whatever you've learned into practice. So, wherever you may be on your journey, here is an audience, here is a community that's going to support you, that's going to hold that space for you as you find your feet. And so, this is a way for you to do this. And as I said, this is a 3-day process on Friday, Saturday, Sunday between 7 and 9 p.m. Indian Standard Time. And once you've done this, if you feel that you have benefited, you can definitely come join us and be part of the advanced program. And this happens over a 3-month period. And apart from this, of course, if you want to be able to take your skills to the next level, you want to be able to learn the skills that I myself have been uh, shaping and sharpening for more than 2 decades now, then you're more than welcome to come and be part of the mastery program. This is a 90-day process, very, very hands on. You get to work with other members of our community, and you also get to be able to test out these skills in the real world. And in addition, of course, if you're looking to be mentored by me, there is a coaching program that we run, and seats do open up from time to time. So definitely reach out and ask for more details. And of course, as always, having said all of that, remember to live your purpose.